Permanent employment status for non-established workers has been delivered by the government of Saint Lucia. On Thursday morning, a certificate handover ceremony was held at the SAB in Fiji, where upwards of 1,000 workers were officially granted permanent status. Public Service Minister Dr. Virginia Albert Poyot offered sound advice to the newly permanent employees.
Some people believe that permanency is a license to be lazy. It's a license to be absent. It's a license to be late. No, permanent means of high quality discipline. And I trust each and every one of you to live up to the expectation of this government, of this Prime Minister, to be disciplined, to go to work on time, give your best to the people of Saint Lucia.
The voices of those benefiting from the new status were granted a chance to be heard.
My employment on a contractual basis has presented several challenges, including difficulty accessing loans, joining financial institutions, and experiencing periods of unemployment while awaiting contract renewals, which sometimes extended up to a year. Achieving permanent employment would provide me with the job security and stability that I have long sought.
One of my biggest fears of being on contract is not being given an extension, and with that, you are constantly worried, thinking of applying of a different job or of getting one where you can maneuver with your working days. Therefore, I am elated with joy on this day to be accepting this letter of permanency. Today marks a day that many of us will forever be grateful to this current administration for.
And today I stand here as a proud permanent staff member of the ministry, a milestone I once thought was beyond my reach. This achievement is not mine alone. I owe heartfelt thanks to our humble and visionary Prime Minister, Honorable Philip Joseph Pierre, and the Minister for Health, Honorable Moses Jabatis.
Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre dismissed any notion that the actions taken to grant non-established workers permanent employment were an election ploy.
The workers of this country also have to produce and they have to improve their productivity. But I've also said that the workers of this country must get a just reward for their services. I believe in a fair day's work for a fair day's pay. I believe that workers should be treated fairly. I believe that workers should be given the opportunity for advancement. And that is why we are doing that today. That decision was taken long before the 1st of December. In fact, I had the choice to make the 1st of December October next year. That is what the Constitution allows me. So when you will hear that this is happening because of the 1st of December, it is completely false and another fabrication that passes for truth in Saint Lucia.
The SLP administration's action is consistent with its previous initiative of granting permanent employment to nearly 700 home care providers.